Good morning. Welcome to the English session. Today, we shall analyze another poem, the Ball Poem by John Berryman. John Berryman was an American poet and scholar born in McAlester, Oklahoma. He was a major figure in American poetry in the second half of the 20th century and was considered a key figure in the confessional school of poetry. His best known work is the Dream Songs. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? Here, the poet wonders what the little boy will do now that he has lost his ball. I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There, it is in the water. Here, the poet notices the ball bouncing down the street and goes into the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Here, the poet thinks that it is of no use to console the boy. The boy is saddened by the loss which will not hear them. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Here, the boy just watches the harbor where his ball went down and thinks of all his happy memories with the ball. Young days means memories. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Here, the poet, sensitive to boy's grief, decides to leave him alone. He also decides against buying the boy another ball. After all, the boy is clearly attached to the ball he has lost, and no other ball will replace it now. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. Here also, the boy needs to understand that it is very easy to lose something. People will take balls, balls will be lost always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Here, the poet tells the boy that there will be people who will take away his balls. He will also lose more balls, and no one will buy him a replacement. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up. Here, the boy needs to realize that money and possessions aren't the most important things in life. Finally, the poet says that this incident provides one last lesson for the boy. While he is grieving, he is also learning what it means to overcome loss and survive. Knowing what every man must one day know, and most known many days, how to stand up. This knowledge makes the boy just like any other man who has understood the nature of loss through experience. Now, let's see the literary techniques used in the poem. Symbolism. The loss of the ball symbolizes the loss of the boy's innocence. It is also symbolic of the boy gaining knowledge on how to experience loss and survive. It is also symbolic of a boy becoming a man. Alliteration. The phrase buys a ball back are examples of alliteration. Repetition. The word what is repeated in the first and second line, and the word ball is repeated in various points of the poem. Rhyme scheme. There is no rhyme scheme since the poem has been written in free verse. The summary of the poem. The poem is about the boy understanding about his loss. Through the loss of the boy learns how the world works and how to deal with it. So that's the end of the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.